Hello there, this is Mira, and I wanted to do a quick little message of hope for you today, not only for my Dream It Do It family and my Flamekeeper family, but for all of you consultants and directors who have subscribed to my channel and who I've been interacting with as you've watched my 5-minute How We Make Our Money in Mary Kay video. We are living in some uncertain times, and I've been in Mary Kay a long time, and even though I've undergone a lot of changes, and I know that this business is great for getting you through the changes in your own life, it's really been predating my time in Mary Kay that the world has been so uncertain as a whole. So I just want to encourage you, consultants and directors, to be real about the fear that you're feeling and acknowledge the concerns that you have and take the precautions that you need to take, especially if you're immunocompromised or older than 60, or you have regular contact with people who are in that group. And the world is uncertain, not just because of the virus, but because the ways that we're being asked to take precautions are going to disrupt all of our normal patterns of the way that we do things. Career conference was canceled. I've never seen that happen before in going on 18 years in Mary Kay. But necessity really is the mother of invention. And just as there was a lot of uncertainty around things like the 9/11 attacks that have led to new innovative things, and just like the mortgage-backed security crisis of a decade ago or so has done some of the same things and caused some of the same innovations, we're going to see some amazing things happen in our Mary Kay world and in the world at large because of what is going on and because people are being forced to slow down and take advantage of technology. And I really want you to see the possibilities that you have in this new time. And I want to acknowledge Deb Erickson, who has been really pivotal for me. She's the owner and operator of the ICANN Institute. And about 6 years ago, when I was going through a personal crisis of pandemic proportions, just for me, she came into my life through a colleague who took me to one of her workshops and really has changed me forever. And she's done that by helping me to really not just work through and in spite of fear, but learn how to deal with my fears and how to change my mindset and how to create a new set point for myself. And if you're not already a member of the ICANN Institute, I encourage you to go to her website, check out some of her free training, and consider a membership if it's something you feel like you would benefit from. I really can't say enough about all the things that I've learned from her and that I'm still learning from her. And this whole idea of doing a video and really seeing the possibilities that this pandemic and the quarantine and all of the things could create really came from a member whose name I can't remember, who had been living in China and who about a month ago or 6 weeks ago had to be totally quarantined. And she spoke during one of the Monday Mindset calls a couple weeks ago about how she chose to take that time of uncertainty and to create schedules for herself and her young daughter, and how she chose to use that time wisely to invest in herself instead of hunkering down in fear and uncertainty, really as a way to deal with her anxiety over the situation she was facing. So, girl, I can't remember your name, but you moved me. You moved me a lot. And it got me thinking about all of the amazing opportunities that there are in the world right now because of the ways that the patterns that are being disrupted and the changes that are going to be happening in the world as we know it. So people want to avoid public places, and people want convenience, and people want a work from home option. All of those people who have said no to you in the past, they might be just looking for that special something right now. And I'm in Mary Kay, so I can tell you Mary Kay is a business for change. I've changed a lot in the 18 years I've been in Mary Kay, from being an from being not an 18-year-old, a 22-year-old girl. So now you know my age. To being now a mother of two and the spouse to someone who has physical disabilities and who needs a lot of support beyond the usual wifely duties. And there's just so many things that we have that the world is looking for right now. And so for Mary Kay, I want you to go out and get the social media playbook. Our company put up the social media playbook in February, and it has posts starting all the way at the Super Bowl and going through, gosh, I think April or May, the end of April, that are ideas of things that you can shoot yourself, videos, and it has text and scripts. You can add your own hashtags to, you can put your own style on it. Informational posts that will help draw people in. They're not commercial posts. They're not going to be like, buy from me now. They're going to be informational posts that are going to attract people to you and help them think about your lifestyle and what your Mary Kay business is offering to them. So download that. I'm using the time that may be quarantine time to create all my social media content for the rest of the spring season and save it on my phone. I'm also creating a brand new recruiting slideshow using Keynote that I'm going to be able to use on my phone with a projector with a group of people, in a small group of people with my iPad. And it's going to make me really powerful also as I start doing my international recruiting later on at the end of this year. Well, restart my international recruiting. I also encourage you to take an online marketing course. One of my local women's groups is offering a free one that I'm going to be attending tomorrow, if it's still happening. And I'm also taking I Can Market Online from Deb Erickson, which is one of the mini classes that you can take on demand if you're a gold member with the I Can Institute. I really can't say enough about the products and the training that I've gotten from her. So I encourage you to do that, especially in Mary Kay. I feel like we are slow to embrace technology. We've tried it. And even though I'm younger, because I've been in Mary Kay, the amount of time that I have, I always tell my consultants, I'm like, I don't know anything about it. I'm 100 years old in Mary Kay, but I'm learning about it. And this time of forced quarantine is really giving me the opportunity to embrace that wholeheartedly. So the other thing that I encourage you to do, even if you're not sure that you want to do a whole lot with social media, or maybe you don't do social media, is to utilize things like video chat. If you don't know how to do that with your phone, learn it now, because you will be able to connect with the elders in your life. You will be able to connect with your customers and your prospective team members, and you will be able to have the conversations that you would have about product and different things like that, face to face and voice to voice, in a way that is really powerful, because it's short and it's convenient, and because you're both in the privacy of your own homes. Sometimes you're going to get a lot more talking, particularly out of people who are a little bit introverted. I am also playing with video chat to help me do parties and consultations with people I haven't met before. I did my first one in a very long time. Last Saturday, I had a great time with it, and I have some great new ideas, some things to refine it. So I'm going to play with some options for my daytime, people who have daytime availability, and people who are more available at nighttime, starting in 2 weeks. And I'm going to have a video in my unit group, a Zoom video call on basically the tips, the things that I've learned, and what to do to prepare for that. And I'm also going to open it up. Anybody in Mary Kay who wants to participate in my Zoom video party and either just watch it or invite your own clients to be part of it, I would love to do that for you. I would love to support you in that way. Offer the Pink Love Packs. There have been a number of directors who have created these beautiful virtual party ideas that include a pink love pack, which is basically a facial in the bag, which is an idea that we've had forever in Mary Kay, and we've just updated it and made it pandemic specific. So I encourage you to do that. Now, you want to be careful with your sampling always, and you want to make sure that you're really making a connection with people and making a point of following up with the samples that you buy and that you send out. But I will say that when people are stuck inside, they really want to feel connected, and they want to have things come to them either in the mail or be delivered. So you really have the perfect solution. Now, I know that for a while, it's going to be important to do a lot of social distancing and really not to be around anybody that is not in your immediate family, especially if you're in a hard-hit area. But I encourage you to utilize that avoidance of crowds, avoidance of large public places to your benefit. And I think this is going to be such a great springboard for all of us, for our businesses, if we allow it to be that. So the other thing I'm going to tell you to do as someone who has been automating and avoiding places where people are sick for a long time is just go ahead and embrace that. If you don't have all your bills automated, if you're not shopping with Instacart or Walmart online or something like that, where you can either drive up and pick up your groceries or where you can have it sent to you, or Amazon or one of the other subscription services, I encourage you to do that for your essentials and just get that started so that you always have what you need. I have been a Prime member ever since it was offered to me as a brand new mom for free, and I have a toilet paper subscription. So guess what? I'm not running out of toilet paper or paper towels anytime soon, and I have not been to the store at all since all of this happened. I'm using all of these things and I'm saving myself a ton of time. So I hope that this has given you a little bit of things to think about on what you can be doing to build up your business, to create momentum for yourself, to continue to work on your goals, even though the way that you're doing it is not the way that you thought it was going to be at the beginning of March. I love you so much, and I can't wait to hear what you have to say about this video. Have a great one. Bye.